Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A, and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. What do I have for you today? I have my EveryPlate delivery. It is around 7:30 at night on Monday, and it was just delivered. And I need to do this video now because I can feel that at least one corner of the box is pretty soggy, and it does have, ice packs in there, but I want to make sure the food gets in the refrigerator, and we have dinner tonight, not too late. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this. So I picked 3 recipes, the first of which is gravy-smothered bratwurst bangers and mash with buttery peas and crispy fried onions. And doesn't that look yummy? It's not going to look as pretty when I get a hold of it, but it does look yummy. They give you the potatoes, the bratwurst, the peas, garlic powder, beef stock, chicken stock, and crispy fried onions. You need to have salt, pepper, milk, butter, cooking oil, and flour. And I've got all of those, no problem. So that was the first meal that I picked. I don't do this every week. I think the last time was maybe the first week of June. And I try and wait until there's at least 3 relatively unique recipes. I know I tend to do a lot of rice bowls and lo mein roll bowls, but we're getting into taco season. So I'm trying to do some recipes that don't require a lot of heating up the oven. So the next one that I picked was barbecue bacon and caramelized onion flatbreads with mozzarella and pickled onions, or pickled jalapeno. He will get the pickled jalapeno. I'm not going near that. But I thought that looked yummy and something new to try, sort of pizza-esque. So, and let's see, onions, lime, jalapeno, flatbreads, bacon, barbecue sauce, and mozzarella. You have to have salt, pepper, brown sugar, ketchup, cooking oil, olive oil. I'm not doing olive oil. I'm going to be doing canola oil on both of those, and ketchup and sugar. So I thought that looked pretty nice, minus the jalapeno. The third one I picked up was sweet soy glazed chicken tacos with cabbage slaw. And those look yummy, simple, and sweet. Garlic, sweet Thai chili sauce, which for me, this doesn't bother me that much. So I'm very heat spicy sensitive, and this doesn't bother me that much. There is a coleslaw mix that I will cook just a little bit so it's a little more softened rather than al dente. We have chicken cutlets, sweet soy glaze, and flour tortillas. So there's probably about 6 mini tortillas, something like that. So that means 3 tacos each. Have to have salt, pepper, cooking oil, and mayonnaise. I have that too. So let's go ahead and show you what comes in the box, or what it looks like. So it's one of the smallest boxes that I've had, and you can see it's starting to melt through the bottom. So I definitely want to take care of this lying things in the refrigerator. It always comes with a enticement for a free box worth a $75 value. It does have a QR code in the back, and if anybody is interested, I will also have my code down below. For you to get a $75 worth box, it's probably 3 meals for 2 people each. It might include the shipping as well. I don't know if it's going to cover premium meals if you pick something with steak or fish or shrimp, but I get about $30 to $45 credit towards my next box. So if anybody's interested, let me know, or check out the link down below. It always comes with this little thing that usually doesn't mean anything. Yeah, leaf filter. I live in an apartment complex. I am not ever going to need that. So this little advertisement, just recycle. So it comes with an insulated lid like this, and the first thing I see is a fairly melted ice pack. So it's definitely, you can tell that it's summer. One thing I don't like, instead of little cardboard instead of little cardboard boxes or trays, they're now putting this in a paper bag, which I do not like. So we've got this. There's ingredients under here, hiding under the ice. So we've got another ice pack under here, which I'll put on the floor. So we have that. I'm going to head and show you the meat. We've got the chicken cutlets, and this is about 10 ounces. So each cutlet should be about 5 ounces, and it's very, trimmed. You don't have to worry about excess fat. So we have the chicken cutlets. We also have just about, 4 ounces of bacon. So it's got some thick cut bacon there. Probably about 4 pieces, but for most of the things you're going to dice it up anyway. Now, let's see. The next is the Bratwurst. They give you 3 Bratwurst. 2 people, 3 Bratwurst, so 1.5 each. Yeah, so I thought they would have given you 4, but it is 9 ounces, so 1.5 to share, so that's okay. Longini, gluten-free, preservation-free, no artificial ingredients, minimally processed. 150 calories for 1 3-ounce link, 8 grams of fat, 60 cholesterol, not bad, 530 sodium, and 2 grams of carbs. So we've got nice looking bangers there as well. Now I brought 2 other things, and I can see where I need to put this box on the floor so it doesn't get my bed wet. I bought 2 extra things. And I know there's a couple of people out there rolling their eyes when I say it is ground pork. Why get so much extra ground pork? Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but that is 1.25 pounds. That is 20 ounces of ground beef. This cost me $5. Last time I went to the store this past weekend, ground pork for 16 ounces went up to $8.99. $8.99, 16 ounces. $10 for 40 ounces. 1.25, 1.25, 2.5 pounds for $10, which at the store would have been $18 for only 32 ounces. So yes, I took advantage of this. And I know, and I'm looking at you, SRJ Wildcat, that you're rolling your eyes at all this ground pork, but don't knock it till you try it, man. It really is good. It makes great burgers. It makes great spaghetti. It makes great tacos. So it's really good. And to me, I know if I get another box soon, I will keep paying attention to the ground pork that is at the grocery store as she chucks the meat back into the box on the floor so it doesn't get the bed wet. It just made sense. It made so much sense. It's like I'm saving so much money just right there. So, pulling it out of the bag. What's in the bag, sweetheart? We have the flatbreads. So it ends up being 2 flatbreads each, probably about that. They look nice. They look like nice flatbreads. 2 servings per container, so half of this is a serving. 260 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, no cholesterol, sodium is 550, carbohydrates of course is jacked up to 47 grams, but there's 2 grams of fiber, so knocking it back down to 45 grams. Still doesn't help if you're diabetic, but I don't care. I'm still doing good. Let's see. We've got the tortillas. So we've got the flour tortillas, and there's 6 of them here. As I said, they're just hand size, so that's enough. 3 each. That's good for us. All right, I'm going to dump the rest out. And hopefully the produce won't fall away from me. Okay, so we do have, for the bangers and mash. Seriously. We have 5 itty bitty potatoes. Now the good thing is I do have a bag of russet potatoes. So this isn't going to be just enough to make a tiny little dab. So I will supplement this with my own potatoes that I already have. They may not be baby new potatoes. They may be small russets, but I will add to the dinner to make it a little bit more hearty with the mashed potatoes. They give some wee garlic. I've had really good time with this, that you're only going to need 1 or 2 cloves out of the whole bulb, so I can use it the rest. I haven't had to buy garlic all year. Just enough that, yeah, I haven't had to buy garlic all year, so I'm happy with that. All right, we've got a very small onion, and I always have very large sweet onions on hand. This is probably just a yellow onion, and I'm okay with that, so that'll get used, plus additional onions, because both he and I like onions. We have a lime. We have a jalapeno, which is going to be pickled for him. I'm not eating it, so there's that. We have, the crispy onions, the crispy fried onions, like the French's. So to go on, I think those were the tacos. Sorry, I think those were the tacos. We have that. We have mozzarella cheese. That is not going to be enough cheese. He likes mozzarella more than I do, so I'd definitely use that on his. I will use a Kroger's shredded 4-cheese Mexican blend on mine. So there is that. We have the coleslaw mix. Again, I will cook this down a little bit so it's not as crunchy. I'd rather have it a little bit softer. So it does have carrots, it has cabbage, white cabbage, purple cabbage, etc., etc. So there's that. A little bit enough. That's just enough for the tacos. That's great. So we have the peas. Look at those bright green happy peas. And that's just enough for the bangers and mash. A little bit for each of us. Neither of us are big mushy pea fans. We've got the Kikkoman, what are we? Sweet soy glaze. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. They give us some garlic powder. I have no idea what that was. We have the sweet Thai chili sauce. That's just enough for what we need. They give us beef stock, chicken stock, and I'm betting this is ponzu sauce, or is that the barbecue? Oh no, this is the barbecue. Classic barbecue. You can barely see it printed on there. But it gives us 3 little portions of the barbecue sauce. And that's it. That is what's in the bag, sweetheart. So we've got sweet soy glazed chicken tacos with cabbage slaw. We have the flatbreads, which are bacon, barbecue bacon and caramelized onion flatbreads. So maybe that little baby onion will do just fine. With mozzarella and a pickled jalapeno. Again, I'm going to supplement with the 4-cheese Mexican blend shredded cheese on mine. And then we have the gravy-smothered Bratwurst bangers and mash with buttery peas. Wow, how British can you get on this one, right? Bangers and mash and mushy peas. Well, actually, I didn't feel it or look mushy, but you know what I mean. So I'm looking forward to making one of these tonight. I don't know which. I haven't really been doing hashtag what's for dinner. I think the easiest would probably be the chicken tacos. That sounds really good, even though it's not Tuesday. It's Monday. I should be doing a Mask Monday, but I'm doing an EveryPlate unboxing instead because this needs to go in the fridge. So there you have it. I'm not sure what number this is. I'll have it, what delivery number it is on my my thumbnail. I can't remember right now. But the basics of it was that we've got 3 meals for 2 people. It's around just under $45, 44 and change, so $45. The shipping and handling is $10.99. We'll just round it up to $11. And with the 40 ounces of ground pork, that's $10. So the total came to $66. So we've got definitely 3 meals out of the meals, but out of the extra ground pork, I probably have at least 2 extra meals for like hamburgers, and I don't know what yet to do with the other 20 ounce, whether that's going to be spaghetti or divided into, here's a little bit of like lo mein, etc., or and the other part of that, the other 10 ounces, might make more tacos. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to at least get 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7 meals out of this for $66, and I think that's pretty good. Do I think that with savvy shoppers that have access to places like Walmart, etc., you could probably find and make more cost-effective meals, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I only get to go shopping twice a month because of my disability and paychecks, etc., so I'm okay with that. So hopefully you liked what you saw here. If you're interested, again, there's a link down below to a discount code that you might want to take advantage of while you can. Yeah, and it gives me a little chance to get a little off my next box too. There may be one at the end of August. I'm not sure yet. There's something I'm saving for October that I really, really, really want to have happen, so I gotta save my pennies where I can. So thank you so much, everyone, for visiting with me here today. Let me know down below, out of those 3 meals, which one would you be your favorite? Which one would you like to make? So, hope you all are well. I hope you all are hydrating, staying cool, wearing sunblock, being happy. So, thanks so much, everyone. Take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. And we'll see you around the net. Bye.